everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. It is going to be a makeup haul slash swap with my friend. My friend Emily and I both purchased quite a bit of makeup. We always are coming across new products, and we decided that there were some items that we had picked up for ourselves that didn't really work for us. And so we decided to just do a little switcheroo, and today is going to be the day that I show you the stuff, the goodies that she gave to me. Now this isn't all of them because I definitely got into some of the face masks already. So one of the first items she gave to me was a Mabeline highlighter in the shade Moon Glow. And I actually quite like these highlighters. They are very subtle and still very luminous and pretty. You won't be able to see the swatch on that one because that is very close to my skin tone. And she also gave me two different shades of the Age Rewind concealers in the shades Medium, which I might be able to use those when I have a tan. So those are awesome. I use one already that is a little bit lighter, but I don't use it for my under eyes because I'm still struggling with the under eye concealer. I did learn that there is a trick to it. Apparently I don't have so much of aging under eyes, it's more dry under eyes. So the trick is to start off with an oil and then layer upon layer upon layer of moisturizers and under eye creams, then adding a eyeshadow primer on top of all of that, and then adding coconut oil on top of that before you apply your concealer. I have not done that entire process just yet. Maybe that's a different video to test out that. But you know, YouTube told me that that is what I should do, and then I can wear concealer under my eyes. Not sure if that's going to work for me. I feel like that would be like a 1 hour long process of applying and letting it dry and applying and letting it dry. So maybe another video, maybe next video. She also gave me a NYX concealer in the shade Porcelain, which might be a good use for cutting out my eyebrows. I've definitely needed some more concealers to try, and I can't get into this pot because my nails are too long at this point. So that's the first bag. The second bag here, she gave to me some Pixie Glow Tonic, which let's see, what does this say? It says it's an exfoliating toner that evens out skin tone for a brighter, clearer, smoother complexion. I'm really looking forward to trying this. I have not yet, only because I keep forgetting. I don't normally use toners, but I'm looking forward to trying them. These two I have tried. So one of these is a Clearly Brighter Anti-Puff Eye Roller from Garnier, which I really, really like this. I feel like it does a depuff underneath my eyes, and I like the way that it rolls on. It's very gentle in the under eye area. And then this one is an eye cream called by Clinique, the Pep Start eye cream, and I have been using this as well. I basically, when I've tried to moisturize my under eyes, I use all of the eye moisturizers that I own. I just put all of them on. One of them is bound to work, right? Maybe not, maybe not. She gave me a Skindinavia the Makeup Finishing Spray. So this is a setting spray, and I have yet to try this. I'm curious how this spritzes, because sometimes it comes out a little bit chunky, so it's not a excellent mister. However, that can be fixed by just switching out the spritzer. So I think I have one that is a good mister that I can just pop in here, or I can pour this into that, and then I can still use the formula. She gave me the original Great Lash Maybelline mascara. Maybe we will give this a try today. Another concealer by Wet n Wild. And it doesn't look like it has a shade on it, but it looks to be, oh, Light Ivory. Light Ivory. So let's try this out. Looks like it's a very creamy formula that is blendable with a medium coverage. I don't know if you can see, my lighting is always terrible in here, but it is a perfect color for me. I look forward to trying that out. The next item is a Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Lilac to Reality, which is very pretty, cool toned highlighter. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that purple. That is very pretty. We might use this, Peyton and I, for Halloween because we are going as unicorns and this would be a great highlighter for that. Let's see. There, she has in here some cinnamon breath drops. What are you trying to say, Emily? Just kidding. Argan oil from Morocco Healing Shine Hair Treatment, which I will get a lot of use out of that because my hair gets super dry in the winter, and so I definitely will be using that, and I really do love that brand. An Amika Leave-In Cream sample, which is for your hair. It provides lightweight conditioning and manageability, safe for color-treated hair, and paraben-free. There is also the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer by Too Faced, which I have used this stuff before and I really, really love this. It's a great primer, moisturizing, it's awesome. An OPI Ava Juice Ginger Lily Hand and Body Lotion. And let's see how this smells. Oh, that smells really nice. It's fruity. It says it's 24 hours, so winter time, I definitely need stuff like that. I got a bunch of these Listerine strips in here, which are awesome, especially for at work. If I go out to have a cigarette and I come back in, it's easy to just pop in so I can continue to give excellent customer service. My favorite of the items that she has given to me, though, I'm really pretty stoked about it because who doesn't love brand new eyeshadow palettes? And I have been really curious about the Beauty Treats brand. So she gave to me the eye contour from Beauty Treats, and it looks like it has, what are those supposed to be? It has 4 different shades of an eyebrow wax gel type thing down here, and then it also has all these eyeshadow shades. So I think we're gonna try something with this, a look with this today. And she also gave me the, what brand is this? The brand is called Model's Own, and it's called the Celestial palette, if I can open it. The Celestial palette, and it looks like this on the top. It's very pretty with the unicorny colors there. But these shades, I'm not for certain, they're all shimmer shades. I don't know if you can see those. They're all shimmers, so these would be great for toppers or highlight shades for the inner corner. Maybe even a highlighter for the face for a couple of these. They seem to have a decent amount of pigment, and I think that we're gonna try with something with those today as well. So let's get started. Let's get into this Beauty Treats palette. And I think that I'm going to start with this shade over here. And it doesn't have names, it just says it's a contour shade, but it's the lightest warm color that they have in the palette. And we will just apply this all over the lid. I think what I'm gonna do first, though, is I'm going to use an eyeshadow primer, if I can find it, first. And I'm gonna use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and just apply that all over the eyelid. So I have picked up a generous amount of this color, and I'm just going to put it all over the lids. Okay, so now I have my transition, or my first shade on. I am going to go, I think I'm going to pick up the color next to it, right here, and add that into my crease. Okay, so for my next shade that I'm going to pick up, I'm going to grab this reddish brown color here and add that in at the outer corners. So far so good with this palette. I noticed that it a little bit does only go a little ways, but I think that it's definitely worth it because for the money, because I believe that these palettes are more of a value. As far as the shades go and blendability, they blend very nicely. It almost gets a little too blended, like it kind of gets out of control for a minute. But maybe that was probably my bad for not using the correct brush. I feel like the pigment is, it's there. It's much better than a lot of other brands that I have tried before. The shades are beautiful. It's not patchy really. And I think that this is something that I may use again in the future. The shade range for this particular palette isn't something that you can't find in any other palette, but if you're just looking for something that is affordable, I think that it's pretty dang good. Anywho, this is a win for me. Thank you so much, Emily, for passing this along to me, and I will probably use this again in the future. So for the second part of this look, I decided to just go ahead and create a halo eye. I felt like it wanted to be a halo eye today. And I'm going to go ahead and try some of this Wet n Wild concealer just to set it in the center here to get it ready for the center shade. So for my center shade for this look, I'm going to go into this Model's Own Celestial palette. And I think I'm going to use this gold color over here. It's speaking to me. I feel like it wants to be at the center. And that is quite a pigment payoff. I am going to go back into the Beauty Treats palette just to blend out the edges, and I will be right back. Okay, so I did go ahead and I smoked out my under eye with the same sort of matte colors. I don't add any shimmers to my under eye, but I will go in at the end and add in a different color for my inner corner highlight. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and try this Original Great Lash mascara and see how she performs. So in review, I feel like this is a pretty good mascara. It definitely lengthens, it adds a little bit of volume to the base. However, if you wanted to have a lot more volume than it does, you're definitely going to need to layer this in order to get the effect that you want. But this isn't bad. I mean, sometimes brands, they just nail it in the first try, and then everything else after that is just not as good because it's a winner. It's a winner. So, you know, you guys all know that I don't normally do lashes. However, I did pick up a LA Colors Dramatilash kit. And I was curious about trying these. They look to be a little bit long and floofier than what I normally would wear. Not that I wear them regularly, but if I do, I like them to be fairly small, natural looking demi-wispies. So we're going to give this a go. I also am going to check out the glue that's in here too because I'm curious how it performs. These were not super expensive. So if they are a win, I think that they might be a good alternative to buying even the Ardell's. The Ardell lashes are normally my favorite ones to go to, but they can get a little bit expensive. And for a 7-piece kit, this one was at the same price as purchasing like one, I think. I don't know, it's been a minute since I bought these. They've been sitting down here. Just waiting for me. So when I remove my lashes from the casing, I normally just pick up the edge with my tweezers very gently and remove them because these can break very easily. Okay, so these are like, it's like a gel, almost like it's already got glue on it for the band. I don't know if that is normal. How is this helpful? This is the cheapest piece of junk. It doesn't even grip it. I can't even with this. Okay, I'm just gonna do it the way that I normally do it. So when I put on lashes, I set them on top and measure. So I know sort of where to cut off. I normally cut off like the very last whole deal because I guess I have smaller eyes. I'm starting to not have super high hopes for these lashes because they're super bendy, and is there lash glue in here? Or was that little, okay. Okay, so these are a no. These are a no. They are very difficult to put on because they are exceptionally bendy. They're also sticky, and the band itself just looks terrible on, that was a complete waste of money. The little glue thing attacked me violently when I tried to open it, and then barely had anything in it. And what it did have in it was little chunky, not spreadable glue. So I just tried to, I used my Duo lash adhesive, and that still is a no for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and build up my lashes with this mascara. Actually, I'm gonna go and use my It Cosmetics Superhero and my Butter London Double Decker and really build up my lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back into this Celestial palette, and I'm going to pick up my really tiny little Morphe E36 pencil brush, and I think I'm going to dip into this shade right here called Magical, which is sort of a warmer white gold highlighting shade, and add that to my inner corner highlight. I'm also going to apply a little bit up here as an eyebrow highlight, same color. Okay, and that is the finished look for the eyes. I think I'm going to use that same Magical color and try to pick that up and use that as a highlighter for my face. And I'm going to pick up that gold color as well and add that onto the top. I actually really love this as a highlighter. It's not too much. It really gives just a glow. It's very different, and I feel like that makes this palette be a whole win for me, considering I can use it for multiple different things, and I think that's pretty awesome. So next up, I'm going to do my lips, finish up my look, and I will be right back. Okay, everybody, this is the finished look. I feel like this was a total win. Thank you so much, Emily, for passing these along to me and allowing me to try them. I really, really like this look. I feel like it's a very fall and super fun. Super fun to be able to do this. I think we should do some more again in the future. Anyway, I want to hear back from everybody. What do you guys think about this look? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you going to pick up the Beauty Creations palette? Are you going to start looking into that stuff? Or to these other types of palettes that maybe not so many people have heard about? What do you want to see next? Do we want to do anything fun? I did pick up some liquid latex. I've messed around with it a little bit, and I'm sort of curious. I think it might be fun. It might be too late to do Halloween stuff this year. I think I'm going to practice with it a little bit, and then next year I will try to do some Halloween looks for you. I know that was requested. I just didn't feel like I really know what I'm doing as far as that goes, and that's why I haven't done one yet. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see, and until next time, see you later. Hi everybody. Well, jeez. Okay, where are my tweezers? Shit. Shh. The fork. I own tweezers. Where are you? They're right here. They're right here. Oh my word. Okay. This looks to have it.